Welcome to the first ever Karen Conference!
Run a man down like Pamela, got both hands on the broom, no janitor.
Yes.
3K's out.
My name is Munya Chihuahua.
We've really got to hit them deep.
Comedian, writer, and the Speedy Gonzales of internet satire.
Scoring points on my ops like a
Nectar.
card.
I like a lot of things about Britain, but one thing I do not like is racism.
Is it because I'm black?
Pretty much.
The black experience in the UK is quite the mix.
I've got a best friend that is coloured.
Some things are good,
Ladies, let's make some music.
and other bits are meh.
When I go into an airport, just because of the colour of my skin, I'm panicking.
So I'm cruising round the country with some very special celeb pals
In your wildest dreams, my G.
and my homeboy Scott to show people that black culture bangs. So that maybe one day Coldplay and Kings of Leon become just as acceptable as Quainface and Kano.
Not racist.
But I can see where it could be racist.
This is Race Around Britain. Today, the charcut to my Shakespeare is YouTuber Nella Rose. Her sensational style and breathtaking bon ton have landed her slots on Channel 4, BET, and the BBC. Speaking of BBCs, I, Unknown P, had agreed to meet Nella at a nearby croquet field.
What the bumba?
Hello?
Oh, wagwan, Ellington. God, I can't believe I fluffed that. I'm so embarrassed.
Where's Munya, please?
Oh, I don't know. Probably around the back pegging or something. Anyway, what do you fancy doing? We could go for a ride in my Rover,
I can get my own Rover, thank you.
or we could bun a little green on the green.
That's definitely illegal.
Not if Daddy owns the mansion.
Where's Munya, man?
Or we could back up the shotty and cart a few pheasants. What do you say? Nella, sorry I'm late. This lady called the police because she thought my inhaler was a bong.
Gee,
Percy, what are you doing here? Oh, well, I was just playing a bit of Trokers when I bumped into this dashing young stallion. And, yes, we're going on a date.
in your wildest dreams, my G.
Ah, well, I'd love to stay in chart, but I've actually got Bando K Starg do, so I shall leave you to it. Ta-ra! Well, welcome to Surrey. Ready to explore some privilege?
What? Like that?
Oh, no, much worse. White privilege. Come on, I'll explain in the van. You ever seen a grown man gallop before?
God forbid.
Good evening, Barty Crease reporting live from Surrey, a place so posh even its name is an apology. The county may be known for being white and privileged, but actual white privilege is an issue affecting the entire country. In 2020, leading government consultant Tony Sewell claimed there was no evidence for white privilege in Britain. He also apologised for being late to the briefing due to being stop and searched by police on the way in. Meanwhile, Tory MP Jonathan Gullis said anyone using the term white privilege should be reported for extremism. This now makes it the first time that British police have had to consider that a white person could be a terrorist. Elsewhere, 12 Conservative MPs attacked children's charity Bernardo's for posting an article about white privilege. They claimed it was damaging, dogmatic and divisive, or the three qualities Priti Patel looks for in a man. This political paganism appears to be shaping public opinion as well, with a recent survey finding only 1/3 of white people believe white privilege exists. If this figure continues to decline, there's a risk that very soon, white privilege, like seasoning, may become completely ignored by white people. Barty Crease, RAB News. Right, so Nella.
Hey!
This is my best friend, Scott. He's also our chauffeur.
Hello,
Just
Nella.
Hi, Scotty!
Now, Scott, you do usually require an iOS update whenever we meet women, so just
My
play it
God.
cool. Nella is an extremely lovely creator.
I'm friendly as hell.
What I'd love whilst you're here is just to find Scott some love. What tips have you got for him dropping game? Like, what should he do?
I mean, he's white, so he just has to show up, doesn't he?
I mean, let's have a little chat about white privilege,
All right.
also known as Scott's rap name. So, first of all, let's break it down. Privilege. What does privilege mean?
Privilege is being able to do something that someone else might not be able to do because of a certain attribute that you have.
Where do we see white privilege? Because actually, it's all around us. When I go into an airport,
Yeah.
just because of the colour of my skin, I'm panicking.
Oh,
I
100%.
know I haven't done anything
I'm
wrong.
sweating bullets. There's nothing but clothes.
I swear to God, Scott. Okay,
Yeah.
just be honest. How do you feel when you go into an airport?
When I go for security and they check your shoes, I'm a bit nervous just in case there has been some drugs that snuck into my shoes without me knowing.
Right.
I'm lucky enough whereby I don't think that anyone's going to see me and see me as a threat because of the colour of my skin.
So the thing I find frustrating about white privilege is this idea that some people only hear the privilege bit.
Yeah.
And they think that what we're saying is white people are richer than black people, which is not what we're saying.
It's not the point at all.
It's to do with just something that will be easier for you by the colour of your skin.
Literally.
Even if we were both in a situation to do with, say, police or authority, or we were both in an institution, the likelihood is you would do better than I would.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like there is a stereotype that, oh, you can't, like, your white privilege is capped at your class. Like, if you could be working class and just from your name, like, if you have, like, a typically white name, compared to, like, having a really African name, who's gonna get the job?
100%. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Only 1/3 of white people in Britain believe that white privilege exists.
That's cap.
What?
So our mission has to be to spread that knowledge further to a bigger percentage.
Yeah.
And I think I know who we need to ask.
Who?
Karenz.
Karenz.
Scott, just trust me, it's going to be like speed dating for you, mate. Now step on it.
Oh, God, here we go.
You'd think finding a field full of Karens would be as likely as finding Nigel Farage at a bashment rave, but not in England. London alone has the second highest concentration of Karens after America, and with roughly 29,335 waiting to speak to the manager, they account for 0.3% of London's population and around 90% of calls to its police force.
Welcome to the first ever Karen Conference! Now, my name is Munya, and this is Nella.
Hey!
We are not here to hurt you, OK? We're just here to ask a few questions about white privilege.
If the answer is yes, you stand to the left. If the answer is no, you stand to the right. Okay, question number 1. And you all look guilty as hell. Have you ever asked to speak to the manager?
Please do not collide. We do not need any Karen-based collisions this afternoon. Could I please speak to Karen in the jazzy jacket? Give it up for Jazzy Karen, everyone! Oh, yeah. You think you complain more than the average person. How much are we talking here?
Look, right, I'm not saying I'm a Karen.
You are a Karen.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not like a mean Karen.
OK.
But if I'm not happy, I kind of got a lot to say. Prawns, steak and shrimp, you know, like surf and turf. Big things, bit of steak, big shrimp, 3 little things. I'm sorry, website, great big prawns with heads on, free, come up with a bit of frozen stuff. 35 quid. I was polite, no bad manners, charged like 20%.
Let it out, girl, let it
That's
out.
Let it all out.
I was nice. Serve it. Look, don't look scared. I'm not going to hurt you, frozen prawns. And they shoved me round the back, give me the dirty look, because I asked to move seats.
Wow, it sounds like a very traumatic experience.
After Jazzy Karen had finished her rant and invited us to the screening of her documentary, The Prawn Identity, we were confident we had the right people. So we continued our questioning in the hope of getting right to the bottom of the privilege issue.
Do you regularly call the police/authorities in situations that you guys find stressful?
There are so many different situations that you can find yourself in where you do have to call the police.
Do you think black music is generally a bit too aggressive?
I do think that Stormzy is a little bit aggressive sounding. I listen to a lot of black culture music. I like 50 Cent.
Do you think that being called a Karen is racist?
I think it's discriminatory, not racist.
Are they implying it's because we're a white Karen? Would they use it if you was a black person?
That's a good point. Have you ever met a black Karen?
Yeah, there's one over there.
Having spent several hours quizzing the Karens and drip-feeding them Waitrose sandwiches, it was time to ask the big question that had brought us all here in the first place.
All right, Karens, be honest. Yeah, this is a very problematic question, OK? Do you guys genuinely believe in white privilege?
Honest answers are fine. OK, Karens, thank you for being so organised. We have one Karen over to the right. So, white privilege, tell us your thoughts.
I have never come across any black person that has suffered because of the colour of their skin. I've just never met anybody.
Do you have sort of black friends where you live, in your area, at work, maybe?
I've got a best friend that that is coloured. Yeah? I think we've come a long way and since slavery, and I think everybody is treated equally, and that's how I think they should be.
I am more likely to get stopped by the police than, say, if there was a body double of me who was white. Do you think that has anything to do with the colour of my skin?
No.
OK, and what do you think it might be because of?
I have no idea, because I do not know what you get up to.
To be fair, I am frequently whipping in the bando. Now, well, Karen, thank you for your honesty. Give it up for Karen in the Navy, everyone. Well, Karens, I've learned a lot here today about all sorts. Race, white privilege, and even the name Karen. So, on 3, shout out Karen. Put some pride behind it. Put some respect on Karen, to quote Birdman. 3, 2, 1, Karen! Now let's go and have some porn star martinis! Yeah! Come on, Nella, come on. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Scott was like a kid in a candy shop when we were in there.
That's my heaven.
All the MILFs lining up for Scotty boy.
How did you feel at the beginning?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous because I was just thinking, why am I in a field full of Karens? Like, what am I actually
You're not, you're missing out.
Yes, I haven't had the best experience with older white women, especially like growing up in schools, like the microaggression. And I learned a lot, and I learned that some of them are actually nicer than they look. But I also found out that some of them are just so disconnected to black people and what we go through, to the point where they must think we're just exaggerating. Like, they must think this white privilege thing is just something that we've made up to victimize ourselves. It's crazy.
Thing is, ignorance and naivety might not seem that bad, but actually, they are just a gateway drug to full-blown Tommy Robinson. I reckon we now need to use those Karens to help others understand about white privilege.
And how the hell are you gonna do that?
OK, so we get 3 of the Karens,
Okay.
and we make a drill song with them.
You're mad.
A drill song? With the Karens?
Now, I know what you're thinking. What do Karens and drill have in common? Well, they're both massively misunderstood, and they usually result in a heavily armed police force arriving. For our grand finale, we were bringing Karens and drill together to prove an important point about white privilege. So, ladies, it was a pretty eye-opening day, but there were some very interesting opinions on white privilege. And actually, a lot of people don't think it exists. Now, we do think it exists, which is why we want to do this big social experiment. And we're going to use something called drill. OK, now, do any of you know what drill is?
I thought drill was when you're in the army and you do a drill.
Right, yeah, that's a good guess. Drill is a predominantly black genre of music done by black artists, but it gets a lot of stick, doesn't it?
Too much.
It's like the devil, basically. Yeah, people are always trying to ban it, stamp it out.
Yeah.
So we want to see whether, if we get 3 white ladies to make a drill song, how's it going to go down? And if it so happens that we make a song together and people love it and we don't get any backlash from the press, then we have to start asking, OK, why has that happened?
Yeah.
Are you up for it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, do you know what a WAP is?
I have heard of a wet ass.
Oh, wow, OK.
Yes.
Karen,
I'm not
that is
saying
more
it.
than enough.
Yes, I
That is
have.
more than enough.
I'm not referring to that WAP. I'm talking about a dangerous WAP.
If I pulled out my WAP, how would you feel?
Yeah, you're inappropriate. How dare you? Have some respect.
Think of it as like knights in shining armour. If you're going to go to joust someone, you've got to go with the WAP. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, with the wax.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, it's like a modern-day version. So if someone pulled out a WAP, you'd be shocked. In both cases, to be fair. All right, ladies, let's make some music.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Come on, let's go.
Though they were excited, the Karens were clearly lacking in the drill department. Up until about 5 minutes ago, they thought Digger D was the thing Bob the Builder drove to work in. With a complete lack of rapping ability and only a few short hours in the studio, this was indeed a sticky one still. So Nella and I were forced to take the Karens on a crash course to becoming decent drillers.
A lot of the time in drill, you hear about scoring points on your ops. So we could say scoring points on my ops like a...
Nectar.
Card.
Card.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Karen Wolfenden.
So KW.
KW.
You should be like KW.
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 Have you heard of Cardi B?
No.
Have you heard of a Cardi?
Yeah.
So you could hide a WAP in your Cardi.
How about you could just call yourself K dot?
K dot.
As in like K and then period. K dot. So from now on your name is?
K dot.
You're ready, we've got your name!
A good diss to your ops would be, some of our ops haven't even had a pedicure. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've really got to hit them deep.
What do the headphones do?
That would play the beat.
Oh.
If I bend this back, guarantee that your dad gon' pick me.
Hey, on skis, on skis, on skis, on skis. Then you just gotta act like electrocuted. Oh, 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 oh.
It's K in the trap.
K in the trap.
Pull up in the whip.
Pull up in a whip. Kids in the back.
Yeah, it's got to be quicker.
Back in the whip. Kids in the back. Oh.
Okay, 1 sec. Gonna keep doing it till we get it right.
Okay.
Yeah. Run a man down like Pamela, got both hands on the broom, no janitor. Run a man down like Pamela, got both hands on the broom, no janitor.
Run a man down like Pamela, got both hands on the broom, no janitor.
Pull up in a whip. Kids in the back.
I'm gonna cue you. It's K
Kids
in the trap.
Pull up in the
whip.
trap.
Kids in the back.
Kids in the back.
Okay. Wait.
Run a man down like Pamela, got both hands on the broom, no janitor.
Yes. Okay, good. Jack, thank you.
All right.
That was absolutely amazing, that. Brilliant. Karen, how did you find it?
Loved it.
You loved it, yeah.
I loved it. Honest, I'm still smiling about it.
I can tell. Yeah, cheesy grin.
Yeah.
Oh, Nella,
Bro,
that was a mission.
a mission.
But we've done it. First ever Karen drill tune.
We've only gone and smashed it, haven't we?
Well, half of it. We need to make a video still tomorrow.
Let's do it.
Right, let's go. Pop in the dinger. Take a slow drive back to the ends.
It was the next morning, and Nella and I were on our way to the music video shoot. Even Skengdo hadn't been up this early in the AM. Whilst on our way, Nella and I discussed whether drill might actually be the perfect example of white privilege.
Let me lay it down.
Okay, cool. Lay it down.
What happens when a black artist makes a drill song?
Oh, tableau, all these gangsters, they're
Oh, it's
promoting
aggressive.
violence.
Yeah.
People are dying because of the drill and the music.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now keep that in your head.
Cool.
Who said this lyric? Both hands on the back when I tap it, grab it and slap it, Becky
Becky
sat down.
Ollie Murs.
No, not Ollie Murs, Scott.
It's H.
Yeah, okay, cool. How about this one? Have you seen the shape of her body? If I beat it, I'm not wearing a Johnny.
RD.
Now, do you know what I find so interesting about that?
What?
Those verses both featured on a remix of Tion Wayne and Russ, right?
Yeah.
And they both did extremely well.
Yeah.
No backlash.
Yeah.
But the actual original song by Tion Wayne and Russ, the soundtrack to Murder.
Can you imagine? And it's the exaggeration for me as well. Like, you didn't even have to take it too far. It's just two rappers talking about what? No, slap them on the front page.
Bang.
Drag them for film.
I just find it fascinating that when you've got the likes of, Ed Sheeran, RD, H jumping on drill remixes, generally it goes very well.
Yeah.
And there's very little backlash.
Yeah.
And I'm just interested to see whether, if we recreate that, but with the same references that usually get criticised, how will it go down?
Eventually, we arrived at an urban shed in East London, which looked like the perfect location for some serious shelling.
Guys, we need a name for this trio. The Slice Girls?
Yeah.
No, too much. No. Does everyone know the Pussycat Dolls?
Yeah.
The Stushy Clark Girls?
Yes.
No, not the Stushy Clark Girls. What about, wait, listen. We don't want to say 3Karenz, but your initials, okay? So 3K. Yeah. Let's do it together. You go 3K. Fist in. Drill on 3. 1, 2, 3. Drill!
Use your left half.
Totally out of my comfort zone. Totally.
What? Karen! What's going on? You're throwing the money away as if we forced you to sit here. This is actually from your bank. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. This is your money, but you don't care about it because you've got loads more.
I didn't realise how much goes into what we're doing. We work really hard and we put a lot into it.
I've never heard of drill. I had to Google it.
Karen's got it.
So let's go. One in your head top, one in your knees. One in your head top, one in your... Good day, Karen. Yes, good day.
She's been incredible. Every single person has been so lovely. I felt like a VIP. I'm a mum, I'm a nurse, I'm running around after everyone else, and this weekend, everyone's running around after me. It's been great.
All right, guys.
Wow.
So it's officially a wrap. You guys done. Yes, you guys done so amazing.
Absolutely, very impressed. I hope you've all taken something from this. I mean, you've clearly taken quite a lot. Get yourself in the life and drive
Whole stash.
3K till I die. All right, ladies, we've got to go. Give me a call on the track phone, though, yeah? Time for a little Wetherspoon. Oh man, what an experience!
What a day!
Ultimately, they've had a great time. You know, and we've sort of shared a bit more with a few Karens about what white privilege means. And you know what they say? sharing this Karen.
You make me sick.
Okay.
You make me sick
Nella,
to my stomach.
Me and Scott have got to go and meet a field full of Darrens now, so we're gonna leave you.
Munya,
but,
where you going?
Hey, catch up soon.
How am I getting home?
Well, there's a bus stop over there, so just...
City mapper, you'll find it.
Why are you leaving me here? Munya, hello, hello. Yes, you can hear me. Munya! You're just gonna leave me here! Yeah, men are trash. Men are trash.
As Scott the Skengmeister and I drove off in the Dinger, it felt less like a journey home and more like a journey into the unknown. What would the world think of the 3Karenz and their drilly debut? To find out, we persuaded GRM Daily, one of the UK's biggest music platforms, to post the video.
It's K in the trap. Bow, bow. 3Ks you don't know. You need to put some respect on Karen's name. You get me? It's K in the trap. Pull up in the whip. Kids in the back. Got a dot in my car D. I came with a whack. Whipping up in that kitchen. Ain't making a snack. Got the phone lines working, making it clap. Mum's berating my pet.
Within minutes of its release, our whack-filled rhythm had gone viral. After just 4 hours, it had been seen by 500,000 people.
Hey, put some respect on the 3Karenz.
Yeah, Karen.
Show love to the 3Karenz.
And by the next day, it had reached 1.2 million views on one of the UK's biggest meme pages, I'm Just Bait.
Run a man down like Pamela, got both hands on the broom, no janitor. Don't like a man's toe, might pick up the phone and speak to the manager.
The comment section was filled with more blue ticks than Georgia Smith's DMs. Everyone from RD to Gigs had seen our video, and before long, it was being played out to the nation on Channel 4.
A group of Karens have gone viral with a rap to reclaim their name.
I want to ask about Karen's trying to fight back for the name. Peg, what do you think of this?
I quite like the fact that it's got us talking about that kind of behaviour.
Champagne go shh and shh. Tell your girl to shh. Get one in your shh, one in your wig and one in your shh, one in your head top, one in your knees. Please, the knees don't make me release. Oh, spray. Febreze.
Even the godfather of grime, Wiley, who'd been happily tanning his cheeks abroad, was forced to take a break from the blue skies to weigh in on our Karens.
Once 2Karenz get on it, that's the end of it. Pete and Baz, end of it. All that Karens and Pete and Baz, all that is done. I was never paying attention to it anyway.
Mature fellas, OAP, Pete and Baz, OMG, stroke my hair when I'm sewing beef. The bingo's on, where you go with me? Jeez.
3 women who had never heard of drill before had got the entire internet talking. Our experiment was a success. I imagine even Heady One was sat blasting it out the bando somewhere. And after a few days, I decided to meet up with the Trappy Trio to discuss their viral venture into the world of drill.
So, Karenz, a week ago, your debut drill video dropped 1.2 million views. How are you feeling, first of all?
I just thought, wow. I kept watching the video, and then obviously the views kept going up.
I feel like a bit of a celebrity, really.
I mean, you are. Well, next time you're at Foxy Bingo, they're going to be rolling out the red carpet. I saw some stuff that was quite surprising. So, for a start, you had people like Giggs. Have you ever heard of Giggs before?
No.
He's royalty, and he saw the video. You know, you've then got RD. He's responded to it as well. You know, you've caught the attention of some really important rappers and figures within the scene. I'm going to read some of the comments to you now. You've got this from someone called Leonie, who said, probably the best thing Karenz have done. Might have to have a word with their manager about this one.
I've seen some comments where people have said there's a lot of aspiring black rappers who don't get a look in, and then there's 3 middle-aged grandmas who get on grim daily.
I did see a white privilege comment.
Go on.
It said something like, oh yeah, white privilege strikes again.
You've got a song called Body, right, which was by 2 real drill rappers. The song's very popular, great tune, and the Daily Mail put out an article saying the soundtrack to Murder goes to #1. Did you see any comments describing what you said as a soundtrack to Murder?
No,
nothing.
not once.
No.
Quite a lot of people were defending us, saying, oh, no, come on, they're just having a bit of a laugh.
For me, that does start to nudge towards, you know, could that have been white privilege? If we can't do it through words, let's do it through laughter, you know? And people have had a laugh.
Yeah.
And if they haven't had a laugh, they've seen something that they never thought they'd witness. And at the same time, we can turn around and go, well, cool, whilst you're at it, can we talk about white privilege? So, guys, I think we did a great job. And thanks for giving me the biggest challenge of my career as well. The first ever Karen drill group. I hope that this is the beginning of a bright, drilly future.
Stay humble. Tea time, I made crumble. Middle-aged, still slave humble. Don't date drillers, cause they fumble. Facts. I need a real man. Mature fellas. OAP, Pete and Baz, OMG, MP living, free the girls. You know what it is. But 3K's out.